Olise then. Let's start with Olise. We'll start with Michael Olise. Yeah, of course, also in for him as well. But yeah, Arsenal giving 35 million transfer in order to hijack Chelsea move for Michael Olise. Chelsea, Man City, and Arsenal are among clubs interested in signing Crystal Palace star Olise in the summer transfer window. Um, Arsenal have the perfect opportunity to beat Chelsea, Man City in a deal to sign Crystal Palace star Michael Olise. The French forward is attracting interest from top clubs in the Premier League following his impressive display for the Eagles last term. The 21-year-old fits a similar profile to Ajax star Mohamed Kudus, who has also been linked with a move to Arsenal and Chelsea this summer. Olise's ability to play on the wing and as a central playmaker makes him an attractive option for the likes of the Gunners and Mauricio Pochettino's side, whilst Pep Guardiola is looking to find a suitable replacement for Riyad Mahrez. Chelsea seems to be moving fast at Pochettino's options in the final third. A report from RMC Sports stating a bid close to 35 million has been submitted for the Palace wonder kid. According to Fabrizio Romano, Olise has a 35 million release clause in his current contract at Selhurst Park, which is a bargain considering the Frenchman's ability at a young age. There are concerns regarding Olise's injury record, with the 21-year-old currently sidelined with an issue. Arsenal and Chelsea are looking potentially signing Kudus from Ajax this summer, but the Gunners may have more of a reason to make a move for Olise instead. By pursuing a deal to sign the 21-year-old, it would stop their rivals from acquiring a hugely talented player that could evolve into a 50 million rated star. Mikel Arteta is looking to add a versatile forward and a midfielder to his squad next season, and Olise could play in both roles. Rather than paying for two separate players to meet Arteta's demands, Olise's signing would solve two problems at once and making him a huge asset to the Gunners. Available for just 35 million, the Frenchman will cost around a similar fee to Kudus, but Olise already has a Premier League experience, which seamlessly slots into Arteta's new look system. And that is that, guys. So yeah, look with Olise, guys. Obviously, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea in for this player. I'm not surprised. You know, he's got a 35 million release clause. This guy's a baller. You know, this guy is a baller. I'm sorry, but this guy is honestly class. Obviously, we've watched him quite a lot play for Crystal Palace last season, and you know, even the season before that as well, when they got stuff in the FA Cup semi-final. I remember watching him that season, and he was on smoke. Now he is a little bit injury prone. Well, he has an injury right now. He's on the sidelines, as rightly said. But for 35 million, this should be one of our options, because it looks, of course, we'll talk about other winners in a minute as well, like Ansu Fati as well. Kudus is another one we've obviously been linked with now with Olise. It seems to me that Arsenal do want another attacking player, you know, someone who can play on the wing or an attacking midfielder role. You know, judging by the recent rumours that we've been having, we're linked with so many winners. So I think Olise should be one of our first choices, in my opinion. And he is one of my first choices, mainly because Premier experience is there. You know, he's got the Premier experience. Someone like Kudus hasn't got that. Someone like, obviously, Ansu Fati hasn't got that, but they are still both ballers. But I think with Premier experience is massive because, you know, we've seen this guy play week in, week out pretty much. You know, when we watch Premier League, we see Crystal Palace play, and he's been one of their brightest players, you know. Absolutely class player. I think he'll really suit Arsenal as well. I generally do. And for 35 million, you cannot go wrong with that price tag. You know, that's his release clause. Now, as I said, once again, Chelsea are leading the race. I've already put in a bid, apparently, of that amount. And that we're have to see if that gets accepted or not. But Arsenal are still interested in this player, as well as Man City. We're in the three-horse race to sign this player. Man City, Chelsea, and Arsenal all looking to sign Olise. But honestly, guys, I think this guy's class, honestly. And I'm gonna obviously go to the transfer market, you know, because I think he's obviously still young, isn't he? I'm going to check his age out and all that stuff and how he did in terms of his stats last season. But dismissing the stats, watching this guy just play in general was just honestly, he's a joy to watch, man. He's a joy to watch. He's still 21 years old, guys. You know, he's still 21 years old. You know, he can play right wing, attack midfielder, and obviously, so he can play in like the Odegaard position, and he can also play on the right hand side. So he could be a perfect backup for Saka. And I think obviously we do need a perfect backup for Saka. This guy is a man, in my opinion, because I think What do you want to play week in, week out? Well, you're at Arsenal #1, so I don't think you would mind, to be honest. At the end of the day, right, we're seeing how Saka, burns out because, yeah, Saka's actually is world class. He's one of the best winners in the world, and that's a fact. One of the best in the Premier League. That's hands down. That's not even a debate, right? He probably is the best right winger in the Premier League. Maybe Morris is up there for a debate, but he is definitely up there for one of the best right winners in the Premier League. Saka is, yeah. But we're seeing time and time every single season as well. It's been a common theme where Saka burns out towards the end of the last 8 games. It's always been a common theme where he hasn't been to his best. Like, I know you ain't gonna play every single game 10 out of 10, right? But at the end of the day, we've seen a little decline in Saka's form towards the end of the season, towards the end of the last season, towards the season before that. It's a common theme, right? And we've never really had that backup option with someone who can come in and match Saka's level. Someone like Olise would do that, I reckon. Someone would like Olise has a quality, has a potential to reach that level one day. I generally do, and I think obviously what I've watched of this guy, which is obviously quite a lot because he is in the Premier League. He's just a joy to watch, man. He's just a joy to watch. His work rate is superb. He's skillful. He's quick. He's young. Like everything like a right winger needs, this guy has. And for me, this guy will be perfect for Arsenal as a backup option for Saka, 110%. And as I said, on that right wing, we haven't really got anyone else. Pepe's going to be terminating his contract. Didn't work out for him at Arsenal, right? Reece Nelson is there, yes, just on a new contract. But is he really the guy to match the quality of Bukayo Saka? No, he's not. Does he have the potential to? Who knows? But with Olise, you can bring him in a Premier League game, a big Premier League game. Say we've got a Champions League game, a big Champions. So we've got, I don't know, we've got PSG or Barcelona, and we've got Liverpool at Anfield on Sunday or that, or whoever it is going to be. You can rotate these players. You can rotate Saka. You can rotate Olise, and it'll be fine, man. I think they've both got, I think Saka's clear, yes, but Olise's got potential to match like the Saka's level, in my opinion. He's still only 21, so. Yeah, for me, this guy's class. Honestly, this guy's class already. This guy's class already. I think will suit Arsenal perfectly. Now, in terms of some of his stats, let's take a look at some of his stats, guys, from last season. See how he did do. Of course, Palace always finish in the same position, but some of his stats. Let me have a look. Right, let's go from 2020. It's obviously last season. He stats last season. I think he was out for an injury last season as well. But yes, yeah. So 11 assists last season, man. He loves an assist, don't he, Olise? But yeah, he only got 2 goals last season, though, guys. He only got 2 goals last season, playing on the right hand side. Yeah, only 2 goals last season. I mean, he's not really a goal scorer, is he, guys? Well, I think last season, I think he was very injury prone, though. I could be wrong, but yeah, only played 37 games in Premier League, 2 goals, 11 assists. He loves an assist. He's obviously in the France squad under 21s as well. But yeah, look, he played most of the games last season. Didn't get that much injured actually. So yeah, look, in terms of goal scoring ability, I think he's only scored 4 goals in his Premier League in the Premier League since he's been at Crystal Palace. And he's got, last season he got 16 assists in the Premier League last season. Season before that, sorry. So in 2021 he got 16 assists. Like, he loves an assist, this guy. So he's more of like a playmaker, isn't he? Than a goal scorer. So no, I know what. Maybe we can put him in like because he can't play there. Maybe it's put him as a cam. He can be like the next Ozil or something. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously he loves an assist, don't he? So maybe you put him in the cam position. We can see how good this guy is. But I know we've got Odegaard there. I know we've got Smith Rowe there. I know Havertz will play there as well, most likely. I don't know. But he's played most of his games. He's played 30 games as a right winner. He played 1 game as a central midfielder as well. And he played 7 as an attacking midfielder. But yeah, look, this kid's something special, man. And look, and it's not surprised that Man City, Chelsea and Arsenal all went for this guy. Because yeah, this kid is something special. So yeah, 35 million is his release clause. I don't think he'll be accepted. I think they'll want a bit more for the guy. I do think they'll probably want around 40, maybe 50 million for Olise, because he is a talent, guys. He's a talent and he's something special. But yeah, we have to wait and see how this one develops. At the moment, Chelsea are in the race for him, but when Man City comes into the race, they don't really it's Man City in it. So who do you rather go to? Man City, Chelsea, or Arsenal? Most likely Man City in it. But money talks as well. We have to wait and see, guys, what happens with this one. But Olise has been linked with Arsenal. I said Chelsea have already put in their first bid, apparently, according to Fabrizio as well, for Olise. So let me know, guys, your thoughts on Olise. Would you take him at Arsenal, or do you think we should get someone else? Personally, I think this guy should be one of our first choice winners that we are looking at. So yeah, let me know, guys, thoughts on that one. All right, let me go for you guys.